Altoid? Oh, well, there seems there's something else in here. Oh, it's a friggin' tweed guitar amp. That's what's in there. Here's something cool. This is called an Ampoid, and it's made by Deluxe Amplification. We're gonna test it out, and there's a little bit of nerdy stuff, but it's gonna be fun. So, good day and welcome to the Time Preservation Society. I'm Dr. Marcus Brody. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of new content right when it drops. Chris Shibley from Deluxe Amplification sent a couple of these little guys over to me to play with. He's a really great guy. We've been talking at length over the past couple of, months, weeks, years. I feel like I grew up with this guy. If you haven't heard of Deluxe Amplification, then I know one thing more than you do. And you can get even with me by checking this video out in its entirety. This video you're watching right now. As you may know, I love real handmade audio products and small companies. There's nothing I like better than to review real things and shine the spotlight on people who put their own heart and soul into a product, especially if they make those products themselves. This is one of my favorite things to do here, and this is why I'm reviewing the Deluxe Amplification Ampoid right now. Stay tuned to the end of this video so I can show you how you can get one or more of these awesome little things. I'll also give you a special discount code you can use to buy them. So let's begin. Chris has a super interesting backstory, and I want to quickly tell it here because it's cool. Chris Shibley has been around the block a few times. He's about my age, so about, 172 years old. But check this out. Back in the 1900s, Chris was a sonar technician in the U.S. Navy. He was working in sonar navigation and ranging. They used to call them sonar men. And he did this on submarines. Did you get that? Submarines. He listened to the deep blue sea for a living. That blows my mind. By 2001, Chris left the Navy and soon after earned a degree in English literature. And as everyone knows, that degree will help you make a lot of not money. So as a guitar player and broke, and with an extreme desire to own cool amps, he went into studying electronics with a dream of building an amp out of an old console radio or something similar. But he ended up scoring a broken 60s Fender Blackface Super Reverb and spent time repairing and even modifying it. He sold that, eventually, and with the money began building custom tweed deluxe amps from scratch, and eventually offered servicing to vintage amps. This gave him the experience and confidence to really get serious about building amps. But he also needed to find a way of generating income quicker within the realm of amp building, because building amps is a long process. Like it's a lot involved, right? And custom orders take a while, lots of, premium parts. So he needed to find a way of, making amp stuff quick. So by 2009, which was Sherlock Holmes and Terminator Salvation ago, Chris had a friend who was a bit of an Altoid fanatic, and, he ate them like candy. And he kept all his tins, so he gave Chris a load of those Altoid tins, which gave Chris an idea. He started creating tiny little hand-wired amps that fit inside the tins. After a foray into external iPhone speakers with a similar design, and after a copycat flog farmer, Jabroni, tried to steal his original idea, he set up a permanent shop to sell his Ampoids along with his large custom amp designs, and has since sold thousands all over the world. I was lucky enough to receive 2 Ampoids to test out, and test them I shall. Let's have a closer look at these guys. Well, there's not much to show. It's an Altoid tin with a secret inside. When we open the lid, we can see a little tweed-style speaker grill. Under this is a little hand-wired circuit with a replaceable 9-volt battery. The rest of the tin is as it came when there were mints in there. But on one side is a 1/4-inch input jack to plug your guitar in. You'll need a guitar cable for that. I don't advise ramming your guitar's headstock into that jack hole. It has no switches or knobs. As soon as you plug your guitar in, the Ampoid activates and powers up. The volume knob on your guitar controls not only the loudness, but also the distortion, the amount of saturation you're going to get. When the guitar is all the way up, the Ampoid is in full distortion saturation mode. And as you back off the knob, your tone cleans up and it gets quieter. I'd also like to say that the Ampoid smells awesome. It's amazing. Like this one's cinnamon, and this one over here is it's spearmint. It is exactly what the tendency. You can smell that, right? Oh man, I like that these little amps smell good. It measures. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just find my trusty old measuring tape here. You know, this measuring tape wasn't manufactured. It was discovered in an archaeological excavation in 1915, along with 4 engraved elemental stones and a peculiar sarcophagus. I picked it up in New York City in 2259 when I was meeting up with a taxicab driver named Corbin Dallas. Anyway, it measures 4 inches long, 2.5 inches wide, and just under an inch high. So now I'm going to mic it up and noodle around. I have no idea how this is going to sound mic'd up, but we're going to do it. Okay, so I've got the SM7B hooked up to the Spearmint Ampoid, and plugged it in, and I mounted with some iPhone holder thing that I had. So yeah, let's hear it. Okay, let's go full blast right now. So that's toggled down. Okay, so let's try bringing down the volume. Clean it up a bit. So bring it down even more. So that's clean. All right, back to the video. So that's the Deluxe Amplification Ampoid. What a great little gift for a guitar player, you know, including yourself. And if you don't know how to play guitar, buy this and it'll motivate you to learn. It'll fit in any case or gig bag easily. Like, look at this. I can just put it in my pocket. Bang, I have an amp in my pocket. Like, literally. This would be great for street musicians busking on the corner, or even for practicing without bringing out all your big gear, or for miking up for a unique sound on your next album. I think this is such a nifty little thing, and I fully support Deluxe Amplification. I really do. You can get your very own authentic Ampoid for just $42 US. And you can get it by going to www.deluxeamplification.com. You can use the coupon code TPS15 to save 15% on your order. For all of you in the future watching this video that's in the past, that discount code I just gave you is good forever. TPS15. Use it. Make sure you snag your own Ampoid for just $36 when you take that 15% off. Special thanks to Chris at Deluxe Amplification for hooking us up with that discount and for giving these to me to try out. I mean, it's a little guitar amp for less than half the price of a cheap guitar pedal. How could you say no? I 100% recommend the Ampoid. Get one. Maybe give it to somebody as a thoughtful gift. You could never go wrong. One day, I hope to purchase and review one of Ampoid's bigger brothers, the Blackface Head. It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. Oh, and you can check out Chris's YouTube channel called Fresh Old School right here. It's a fun channel where he builds stuff and restores stuff and just has a great time. I recommend the restored phone booth video as a first watch. So cool. And that'll just about do it for this video. Oh, and their search for the Grail is a search for the divine in all of us. But if you want facts, Indy, I have none to give you. At my age, I'm prepared to take a few things on faith. Bye now. In transmission. You can watch those ones. You know the drill. Watch the things. The things. These ones. These guys. Watch them. Bye now.